Dun-it. That's social space intro right there. Okay, so we were just talking about how, welcome to the show, by the way, how we wanted to play a song, but it would be really expensive for us to do it. So we just did 3 seconds of it, it's really only like one. So you figured out, what song is it? Here we go.
There you
Hit us
go.
up on Facebook, make your guess. No prizes, just make your guess. I'm Chris Horgan, that's Taylor Weaver, that's Andrew Bell, this is Carrie Bloom, and it is Social Space. We got to thank our sponsors right off the hiccup right now. So our great friends at Falls Truck Center, we just love them to death. 4 Stars Auto Ranch in Henrietta, and Taylor's going to have a fun fact in just a moment. We also want to thank our friends at News Channel 6 and our buddies at Town Square Media for all they do to keep the social space running. All right, I'm excited. I am, because I love our 4 Stars Auto Ranch fun facts of the week. So what is it today, Taylor?
Well, this past Wednesday, 4 Stars Ford had their groundbreaking ceremony. Jackie mentioned it on the last show last week. So we got to celebrate with Ford. Their dirt turned to get their new Ford location facility. So hopefully this time next year, people can go out and buy a new Ford vehicle at their new location.
And that's in Jacksboro, right?
It's in Jacksboro, Texas.
Right by the courthouse? Or right
by
the old
the
one?
Faith Community Hospital.
There we go. The hospital, that's what
And
I knew it was.
the building's incredible.
Yeah.
It's state of the art. It's really cool.
How'd the dirt look? Did it look good?
Very nice.
Nice
Yes.
dirt in Jack County.
Yeah.
Yes. Solid.
I love it. Well, good for 4 Stars. Solid dirt. There we go. Did they have like a backhoe helping because it was solid dirt?
No,
Okay,
shovel.
good.
Just
Shovels.
they got the dirt turning over there.
And now construction's underway.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'll
That
be
is
great.
awesome. Good for them. That's just another. No, they had a location there. This
Yeah,
is a
they're
new
moving their
Okay.
location, and this is really an investment in the Jacksboro community. So they're really excited to just expand their Ford location and service this area a lot better.
That's great. I
awesome.
love it. That's fantastic. Thank you.
You're
for that.
welcome.
I appreciate it. We miss Jackie, by the way. Jackie, come back at some point. Taylor's doing a great job, but
She's relaxing. Grace just got married, so let's give her a round of applause. She
All
made
right,
it
yay,
through,
Grace.
but we miss her very much.
and we
so.
miss you, Jackie. But yay, Grace! Yeah, but we do miss you, Jackie. We do. But we do. Carrie,
Yes.
thanks for holding out through all that. It was crazy, I know. Tell us a little bit about Just Between Friends and you and how you got involved with it.
Okay. I'm Carrie Bloom. I'm with Just Between Friends Wichita Falls, and we are a pop-up children's and maternity resale event. We have 2 events per year, where this year it's going to be 230 local families get together to sell all of their outgrown and unused baby items, kid items, all at one time in one place.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, Carrie, what is the mission of Just Between Friends? Is that just to support the...
Our mission is actually helping families say yes.
Okay.
We want families to be able to say yes to dance lessons and family vacations by providing an opportunity for them to earn a little extra money.
Uh-huh.
We want to say yes, help families say yes to their kids asking for stuff at the sale. Can I have this pair of shoes? Can I have this shirt? All of our items are 50 to 90% off of retail. So our shoppers can save a lot of money by coming in.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
So how do these leftover items help the community? Maybe a mom's bringing in their toys that the kid no longer needs, clothes. How does that just help the community overall?
At the end of the event, our sellers have the opportunity to decide, I'm going to pick it up and take it back and try it again, or I'm going to donate it to charity.
Uh-huh.
Last sale, we donated right at $30,000 in in-kind donations to local charities.
Wow.
The area foster families get first pick of the donated items. That is our mission.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they get first pick, followed by church and school clothes closets. We help stock the community closet, which is operated by the Wichita Falls Foster Parent Association and Child Care Partners.
Uh-huh.
And we also provide inventory to Jubilee Christian Center over in Burke Burnett to help out with their outreach program.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
I got a question before we move on. How did this all get started? What was it that caught you and motivated you to do this?
This is actually a franchise.
Okay.
There's 160 franchises across the nation. I've been operating sales for about 8 years. It was done previously 7 years before I was. So it's been in the community about 15 years now.
Wow.
Wow.
So we continue to grow. Like I said, we're expecting 230 families to sell their stuff, and we're expecting about 2,500 shoppers to come in during the course of that 3 days.
Right.
Awesome.
That's great. I mean, me and Casey having 3 little girls, and the clothes kind of make their rounds, and then they kind of end up in the attic. And, you know, I think this is a great opportunity to kind of resell those clothes or donate them or whatever we need to do with them. So.
Exactly. What a lot of people don't realize is that this is newborn to teen. They know that we have a lot of baby gear and a lot of baby clothes, but we have a huge junior section and a teen boys section, so you can literally from birth to teen.
Wow.
That's
Find
great.
anything you might need for kids.
Wow.
Yep.
So if anyone's interested in going to the event, where, when will it be, and is there any entry fee maybe just to come shop around?
It is next week, or actually this week, the 16th through the 18th. We are excited about our new location. We're in Sykes Center Mall in the former Men's Dillard's.
Wow.
There is a fee for pre-sale shopping on Wednesday night, but the actual event Thursday through Saturday is all free admission.
And those run mall hours, or have you got special hours? You got an outside door. So
We have an outside door, and we'll be open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day.
I love that. This is it's just the coolest.
Yeah.
It's just the coolest thing ever. Because I guess as a I'm not a parent. I have stepchildren that are all grown, so lucky me. But I have granddaughters. I have grandchildren, and I just can't imagine how much money they save. And again, what doesn't get purchased, I just love the fact that it goes to people who are going to use it. Those foster parents need as much help as they can get.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
amazing. I love it.
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
Thanks, Carrie.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Carrie, thanks so much. Happy
you very
spring
much.
break.
Same to y'all.
And have a great show. We'll be looking forward to it.
I hope y'all all can come.
I do too. Hey, everybody hang right there. Don't go anywhere because, darn it. Coming back. We'll be right back.
New arrivals coming in every week at 4 Stars Auto Ranch. You get more for your trade and award-winning satisfaction from 4 Stars Auto Ranch.
Experience commitment here at 4 Stars Auto.
Medicare can be confusing. That's why it's important to have a locally born and raised expert to help you understand all your options. I'm Colby Bustacco, and I'm ready to serve you. Medicare changes every year, and that's why it's important to review the changes annually. I understand that everyone's needs are different. That's why I work hard to tailor a plan specifically for you, your family, and your lifestyle. That's the Bustacco way, more personal, more thoughtful, and more trusted.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Darn it. That's the second clue.
That was the
Sounded
same
the
clue.
same.
It was the same.
No. Darn it.
And you can't do them both.
Then there was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 seconds only.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very famous person in music sings that song.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back to Social Space. I'm Chris. There's Taylor. There's Andrew. This is Shauna. LaRocque. And
LaRocque. You were so close.
Oh God, dog it. I wasn't I?
You were. It's close. LaRocque. I'll
It's all
take
about
it.
pronunciation.
fine.
LaRocque, pajamas, tomato.
Oh.
But we fixed
Taters,
it.
potatoes.
Right,
Yeah.
Horgan,
Yeah.
Horgan.
Yes.
I get it all the time too. I'm with you. Here's to having a great last name. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Crashworks.
Okay.
Because it's super cool.
It is.
And it's something that this community, a lot of people know about it, but a lot of people don't.
Which
tell
is
us-
really surprising to me after
I know.
5 years.
I'm
Like
with you.
judging all of you out there in TV land. Like
Been judged.
that after 5 years we still have people, teachers even, that call and are like, oh my gosh, somebody told me about this space that you guys have and I really want to bring my kids for a field trip. I'm like, well, Susan, you could have been bringing them for 4 years. Like,
Come on.
yeah, get in
with
here,
it.
let's go.
So tell us about you and how Crashworks got started, and it's all yours.
If you're a teacher and your name is Susan, I didn't mean you.
We love Susan.
Yes, I love you, Susan. I don't know who you are, but tell you about Crashworks. Okay,
Yeah.
so Crashworks, we talked about this last time, and you almost had a heart attack when I told you I had 9 kids. Yeah. So you remember me now, right? Yeah.
I do.
Yes.
That's
so
it. Oh my
that's why I remember the crazy lady with all the children. So my husband and I started Crashworks technically in May of 2018. We opened in October of 2018. We are in our second location now. So we used to rent a smaller space right up the street. It's really confusing to people because our sign is still there at our old location. But we literally are going to have to pay almost as much as we had to pay to make our giant metal sign from the Burn Shop. Shout out to them. They did it and it was fantastic. But it weighs like 400 to 600 pounds. So we can't move it to the new location without paying like thousands of dollars, what we're being quoted. Like, I need you to move it 1 block. We
We're
moved
gonna
1
need a
block.
crane
Yeah.
for that.
I just need if you are a volunteer who would like to help carry a 600-pound sign, I'll make a Google form. But I don't know how it's going to get moved one day. But it is confusing to people because we are in our new location and our sign is still at our old location. But yes, we have a new big giant building. We are, if you are familiar with Wichita Falls, we're in the old Perkins Timberlake building.
Okay.
If you are newer to Wichita Falls, we're in the old Alley Cat building, right?
Yep.
And so we're only right now using the first floor, so there's 12,000 square feet of it, and we do all sorts of STEAM-related things, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics. And the most exciting thing about our new space is that now we're doing things with adults, too, regularly. And so we have this cool creative space where we can bring in different artists and makers and things from the community, and we're kind of outsourcing a lot of those things because education is my background, but I don't do leatherworking. I'm not an excellent painter, and so we're trying to bring in different artists and entrepreneurs and makers from the community that we can really rely on and say, here is a space where you can come and teach this amazing thing that you can do. And now we have this giant space where we can do these things and still be doing all of the Crashworks things at the same time.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So we have spring break around the corner.
Yes.
Are y'all putting on events?
Oh
and
gosh,
stuff?
yeah. So every year we do a spring break STEAM camp.
Okay.
And so we're going to be doing like Jolly Rancher glass blowing and some leather
Really
working.
cool.
We
What
have
time
a
is
couple
that?
people coming in. So we do spring break camp
go.
from 9. You can come. We'll post on social media. It'll be great.
Do it.
Love marketing. 9 to 12 Monday through Friday. And then we do we have like an aftercare program after camp, so that if you are a parent who works and you say, well, I can't get my kid there and pick them up at noon, then they can stay from noon until 5. And it's a lot less structured, a lot less facilitated, a lot more like, here are the basic ideas of what we're going to do, but we want to give you a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
In a camp style, setting, it's a little bit more regimented because we're on a schedule. But when you have a whole 6 hours to say, okay, this is what we're doing, and you have a lot more freedom to kind of create and do as you will in this space.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, aside from spring break, are there any monthly or weekly events that you guys offer to the community and families?
Yeah, so we have, of course, right now we're still on winter hours. So Tuesday through Friday from 1 to 6, we're open just for general admission. You can come in. Saturdays 10 to 6. Then Thursdays and Saturdays at 10, we do our Mommy and Me class. With the Mommy and Me is geared towards ages 0 to 5, which is a really broad age range, but we're doing a lot of like fine motor skills and sensory activities. And I think the thing that we hear all the time is, I love this because the amount of money that I would have to spend to like set this up for my child at home and buy all these materials, plus clean it up, like take my money. Like $7 per kid, adults don't have to pay to come in. And we always get the question, well, does it have to be a mom? No, it's just that
what
legal
about daddy?
guardian and me doesn't sound as good. It doesn't look as good for marketing purposes, but we do have dads, grandparents. I always joke like, responsible neighbor I know really well in me, that's fine too. But yes, Thursdays, and then the class repeats on Saturdays. So if you're a working parent who can't get there during the week, then you can come on Saturday and see us.
Cool.
And then we also have been doing for a couple of months homeschool art classes, which are going really well. We have Tiffany Simpson from the Everyday Monet is a retired art teacher, and she owns a traveling paint business, and she comes and teaches them, and she's fantastic. She has the patience of a saint, and we have a big room that they can use so that we can still do all of our Crashworks things. Like Wednesday, we have a field trip with a school from Seymour, but also we'll have homeschool art class happening at the same time. So our new space is great for being able to facilitate a lot of things at once.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So if I'm interested in any of these events, how can I register for them? Where will we go?
If you want to hit the easy button, I love just say like go to Facebook events and find, because there's the direct link.
Okay.
Or of course go to crashworkswf.com and then you can click events and see the whole calendar, or you can just click classes and do that way.
Awesome.
I like
Thanks,
it.
Shauna.
Great.
Those
Yeah,
are
Shauna,
exciting.
that was awesome.
Thanks.
Have fun on spring break.
I will be working mostly. But
But
the
it'll
kids
be-
have fun.
It'll be fun.
It is fun.
Week of
It's
fun.
fun. Yes.
And maybe I'll come by and Jolly Rancher glass blow.
You should.
Yeah.
We're going to do it on Monday.
All right,
so.
well,
Sounds
we're going to
really
exchange
cool.
information. We'll get that done. Thank you again for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks
We
for
got
having
one
me.
more segment to go, which means one more clue to our mystery song.
You're now
One
going to be up
more
to
clue.
9 seconds.
I'm
Does
so
this
glad
count?
you're
No.
all in
it's
on
in
this.
3 different. It's broken up. We're clear legally, I think. I don't know. It'll be fun. Stay with us. City Space is next. We'll be right back.
This is a problem. That grind, that click, that constant leak. Whatever it is, you heard it last year, and you probably put it on your to-do list. Ah, the famous to-do list. Well, that list gets long, and so do the days. But your AC still needs a tune-up. You could wait for that first triple-digit degree day.
We're talking about consecutive days of triple-digit heat.
Or you could call...
James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. This is Laura.
Hey, Laura. Good to see you again. We don't like 102-degree weather, but we're climbing the ladder. We don't prefer hanging out in the crawl space, but we're down there chasing the lead. And we don't like when your AC has problems, but we like to fix them. James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
With 2 generations of experience, this is what we do. We make sure your waste material is recycled the right way. Bring us your old batteries, that junk car, and yeah, even that old washer and dryer. We are the leaders in scrap metal recycling. We are Bell Processing.
Okay, third part. I have to do it in my head. Donna. Okay? So there. No, I know that sounds the same, but the pitch has been different each time. All right?
Sure.
Yes? My father had perfect pitch. I don't, but he did. Welcome back, everybody. It is City Space time.
All right.
Which means we tap dance and talk about cool stuff going on in the city of Wichita Falls. It is spring break, so one thing I do want to mention is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the public library in room 205. The recreation department has a free movie at
cool.
2 o'clock.
Fun.
So bring the kids, free popcorn, free lemonade, and don't ask me what the movies are. You can go to their Facebook page or the City of Wichita Falls page, and they have all listed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No movie Friday, but 2 o'clock, sharp, they hit play on the thing and it rolls the movie.
That's
Fun.
awesome.
They're gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's good, and it's free.
Yep.
It's a free thing to do. Probably a couple hours, I would think. But, you know, depending on how much lemonade you drink, it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's sweet. be bouncing off the walls when you leave. Okay, so something else that's going on with the city is Citizens Academy. And we've talked about this before because we really did a big push this year. We want a lot of people to come and join it. It's an 8-week course. It's every Thursday night from 6 to 8:30. And we talk about everything from the mayor to how your water goes from the lake to your faucet and it's clean, and then where it goes after that. I mean, it's everything you can imagine: finance, the budget, economic development, everything in an 8-week course. And you'll walk away. This year, you're going to walk away with a key to the city.
Ooh.
But you're also going to walk away as an ambassador to the city of Wichita Falls, because you're going to know so much that when someone you know or one of your neighbors complains about something, you can go, hey, there's actually an answer to that, and here's how you fix it.
Yep.
So we're super excited. We have a 30-person cutoff on it, and the deadline's already passed to apply, but I don't want that to discourage you, because we've got some people who won't make it through the application process. So please go to wichitafallstx.gov. There's a little button down on the left-hand side on the homepage that says City Hall Citizens Academy. Click on that. If the application process is still there, we're still taking applications.
Awesome.
So apply.
So they fill out all that information, but there's a really important part of filling out this information. You need to get your background check.
Yeah, there's a background check in it too. And the only reason we do that, it's a really good point.
Yeah.
Only reason we do that, thank you, is there are some sensitive areas that we visit in the police department that are secured areas.
Yeah.
So they don't want to just let anybody in. We got to make sure that someone wouldn't have an ulterior motive or might or anything like that. So they're going to dig a little. They don't go super deep. They don't go 20 years back. They just look to see, if there's anything in your background that might hinder you from being allowed in that secured area.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. All right,
That is
here's
cool.
I mentioned before we came back that we're going to talk about sewer. But we're really not. We're really talking about how much you pay for sewer. All right. So every year, in April, beginning of April, the utilities collections averages your usage in a 3-month period. Now that 3-month period gets you what your sewer bill is every month for the rest of the year. All right. So it's the December, January, February time period that they look at. So it's really, I'm glad they do it then, because if they did it, June, July, August, we all use more water in the summer. Our sewer rates would be through the roof.
Right.
So they just take those 3 billing cycles and then they average it out. So here's the important part. If you had a leak or you had something that was bad that you got repaired during that time frame, it'll be the January, February, March billing cycle. So December, January, February, those 3 months. If you had a leak then and a plumber came out and fixed it, if you had a frozen pipe that broke or whatever, and they came out and fixed it, bring your documentation of that fix to the water department, and they'll make sure that it gets corrected and adjusted so your sewer bill doesn't go up $5 a month because you had a leak and they took the average in those 3 months. So really, really important. You've got till March 31st to do that. So super important there if you had a leak. Because if you did and you don't go tell them you had a problem, they're going to charge you a lot more.
Right.
And who wants to pay more?
I don't.
Nobody. You both, same reaction. You both went, No, I do not want to do that.
But that's really nice that they do that, though.
It is. It's nice that they give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
They could have just gone, oh, sorry about you.
Yeah.
Some companies go, oh, we'll do average billing for you. And then their average billing takes I always said, you take the highest and lowest, bill out, throw it away, and I'll do average billing. Give me a 10-month average bill. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Nobody. I've never been successful with that. I don't understand.
I don't either.
Probably because they're in the business of making money.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
It's true.
Thank you for filling in for Jackie.
Yeah.
Did you want to do a Jackie impersonation?
Yeah, do one, Taylor.
There are just so many. And Jackie, I love you, so I'm not going to do an impression
There we go.
of her.
I love it. Andrew, do you want to do a Jackie impersonation?
Yeah, Andrew.
I don't know. Do the words coming out of my mouth, does that make sense to y'all?
Did you just do a Jackie impersonation right there? You did.
Andrew, we need to have a meeting after this
That
about
was
that.
lovely.
So.
Andrew might be in a little trouble.
We'll have a meeting about that. So
We're going to find out. I won't be here. No. Thank you all for joining us today on the 1437th edition, I just made that up, of The Social Space. We will be back here next Sunday night at 10:35 right here on News Channel 6 and on Town Square Media on Saturday. So thank you. And if you guessed the right song title that we've been doing the entire show, we'll give you a like on Facebook.
Chord. One more chord.
It's the same as the first one. Dana. It's the same as the first one. Yeah, there you go. I hope somebody gets it.
Yeah.
Shauna said she knew it, so
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. Thanks everybody. Thank you,
Yeah.
and thank you, and we'll see you next week. Yay! Yay!